Emily a.t.t.a.ck questioned the logic behind SNP Westminster leader Ian Blackford's decision to write a cross-party letter in a bid to push Dominic Cummings to resign during the BBC's Newsnight. The SNP's Westminster leader insisted that Dominic Cummings should have resigned after he allegedly broke lockdown restrictions. However, the BBC Newsnight host stated that Mr. Blackford's approach was the best way to unite the Conservative Party together. Mr. Blackford said, "There is real anger that people have that the highest official advising the Prime Minister has broken the guidance that everyone else is supposed to follow. When you look at the response from so many Conservative MPs, those that have come out and called for him to go. The fact that a government minister has resigned, Douglas Ross, I feel for him because he shouldn't be the one resigning. It should be Dominic Cummings that should go." Ms. Mateless replied, "Ian, I wonder why you bothered to write this cross-party letter calling for Dominic Cummings to go on health grounds. It is the best way you have got to unite all the Conservatives together by making it look like a political backlash, isn't it?" Mr. Blackford said, "No, we want to make sure that the public health message is at the forefront. I am asking MPs right across the House to put pressure on the Prime Minister to remove this individual." Earlier this week, Scotland's First Minister told BBC Breakfast that Boris Johnson came to the wrong decision regarding Dominic Cummings, following the news that Mr. Cummings travelled to Durham while showing coronavirus symptoms. Ms. Sturgeon added that the consequences of the Prime Minister's decision to not reprimand his senior advisor were potentially so serious. She said, "We all get things wrong, me included, but the responsibility of leadership is to try and do the right thing even if it is very difficult for your political position. I watched some of Boris' press conference yesterday and I thought on some of the detailed questions about what happened he was less than forthcoming.